Welcome to Fallout 76. This is Jim. In this video, we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Wednesday, March the 20th, 2024. Let's take a look at it and see what we got for today. All right. Good ones here. Now, I have many videos on my channel that will help you guys out. I give you different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas that were there. If you're a brand spanking new player to the game, you're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, there's a particular daily or weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble, I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that will help you. I try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. And of course, you guys are awesome with the great comments, which is greatly appreciated. Okay, there's not a whole lot that we do here in our camp right away. But there are a couple that we can do. We can incorporate all at the same time. Like this one here, eat a plant-based meal, cook a meal with plants or fungi, and then plant a crop in a workshop or camp 5. So let's go ahead. We're going to grab some crops. And one of the best places for crops is right down here, good old Silva Homestead. So let's pop down here today. Now, yesterday during the weekly challenge video, we actually were at the General Steakhouse on the other side of the map, but we'll go here today. Now, if you're legitimately looking for crops, if you're a herbivore, or if you're doing daily weekly challenges, there's a perk card that'll help you out. Under perception is called Green Thumb. Reap twice as much when harvesting flora, so this is a must-have card if you're a herbivore. And it's even a good card if you're a carnivore like myself for daily weekly challenges, because instead of picking up 1 corn, you're picking up 2 corn, etc., etc. Alright, let's go ahead here. There shouldn't be a whole lot of enemies around this area. It's quite foggy in this area. So we're going to go ahead while we're here at good old Silva Homestead. Of course, Razor Grain will be down here at Billings Homestead. And we're going to do this one here first. Plant a crop in a workshop or camp 5. So we get our crops first, but we're going to get enough where we can plant a crop, and then we can cook a meal, and then we're going to eat that meal. So it's pretty cool how we have 3 dailies we can finish off, kind of just like that. So let's go ahead. As you can see, we're picking up 2 corn. That's that card. Green Thumb activating, which is pretty awesome. Grab some corn. We're not going to bother with Razor Grain. We're just going to bother with the corn here today. Something tells me we're going to have several dailies like this week. So just an FYI, only pick what you need. All right, there we go. Let's see how many we got there. 26 cores. That's perfect. All right, now let's head back to our camp. Or hopefully it's a little bit better weather. All right, good stuff. So we're back here at our camp. Yeah, much better weather here. Yes. So what we're going to do is we're going to plant our crops here, just as the daily says. Plant a crop in a workshop or camp 5. So 5 of these bad boys. Let's go ahead, go to our build menu here. Go down to the food section. Get our corn. Now, when you plant a crop, you're also going to need fertilizer. But a lot of people have fertilizer on them. More than they probably need. What's going on, game? Plant, will ya? There we go. Okay. Don't know what that was about. Sometimes the game does that. It's like it's not in the ground, Jim. It's like, yes, it is, game. There we go. Plant a crop in a workshop or camp. Or put it 5 for 5 done. Now, we could have claimed a workshop. Any old workshop on the map would have done. Or we just did it in our camp. And I highly recommend doing it in your camp anyway. Because having crops in your camp, there's so many daily and weekly challenges that pop up every week, every month that will help. And having corn and razor grain are probably one of the best things you can have in your camp. Because you use it for making alcoholic beverages and such. For daily weekly challenges. Okay. So how we have so much stuff here, we have to cook a meal with plants or fungi 5. Now we're actually going to cook 10 of them. because then we get to eat 10 plant-based meals, as this one here says. So we're actually going to go, we're going to surpass the 5, and we're going to go with the 10. So we're going to use the corn. So we have 21 corn here. All we need now is we need boiled water. So you can get dirty water from a water source here in the game, such as a river or a lake or a pond, or you can have a fountain or a sink or a well. I have this junkyard fountain. Now you guys hear me talk about it all the time. If you ever see this junkyard fountain for sale on someone's vendor, by all means, buy it up. To me, this junkyard fountain, when you spam the collect button for dirty water, it's very similar to being in a water source in the game as compared to a well or a sink or a hydrant. I find they're a lot slower for some reason. This one here, you can spam. You can spam it with the collect button. Just hit it a bunch of times. And we're going to need 20. At least 20 dirty water here. Because for every boiled water, you need 2 dirty water. Let's see what that gives us here. Let's go to our cooking station. Go to drinks, boiled water. Now we're just a couple shy. That's right, we might have some extra on us there. But we're just for the sake of it, so we don't got to do it again. We'll just grab a couple more. Like we had to do in the other videos of mine. It's just like I'm always shy like a couple, right? That's just the way it is. The world works, right? Even in games. All right. Let's go here. Now any cooking station will do. You don't have to have this one. There we go. Alright, so now that we have our boiled water, we have all the ingredients that we need. What we're going to do now is this one here. Cook a meal with plants or fungi 5. Now, once when you pick up plants or fungi or meat off of an enemy, you automatically learn a simple recipe. The vast majority of daily, weekly challenges that we do, they just require you to know simple recipes that you automatically learn by picking up the vegetable or a herb or a plant or such, or picking up the meat. Okay, a lot of the recipes you don't have to buy or find in the wasteland. All right, so let's get on to all food here. Of course, we got a bunch of corn, and oh, good stuff. So we got 21. Let's go ahead. Actually, we only need 10. Let's try her again here. So again, corn soup. Simple recipe we learned simply by picking up corn. Everyone should be able to get this by picking up corn. All we need is 10. Yeah, there we go. Cook a meal of plants or fungi, 5 for 5, done. Just like that. Okay. Now we're going to eat a plant-based meal, 10. Now, I am a carnivore, as you guys can see, and I talk about it all the time. As you can see, I'm a carnivore. We're going to eat these plant-based meals. They're not going to do anything for me, but we're just doing daily, weekly challenges, and we're going to get credit for it, okay? I know a lot of people think otherwise, but nope. You just do what the daily, weekly says, and you'll get credit for it. Let's go ahead. Go to your corn soup that we just crafted. Go ahead and eat these bad boys. You can see it counting, and I'm a carnivore. Corn soup is a vegetarian meal. Herbivore meal. There we go. Eat a plant-based meal, 10 for 10, done. Now, I didn't get anything from it, other than maybe some rads, but we still get credit for the daily. All right. Good stuff. What's next here, Jim? So just by going to get those crops, we finished off these 3 just like that. Because it took us the longest time. It just took us to get the boiled water. You know what I mean? Okay, so we're going to have to head out. So let's go ahead. We'll do this one here first. Cripple enemy limbs 6. So we're going to need a weapon that we can cripple with. And my preferred weapons to cripple is usually ballistic weapons. Like 5.56, 45, 308, and such. 10 millimeter. And don't forget the ammo gem, because we need some 5.56 here. I find the plasma caster works fairly well for crippling. Bow and arrow works well for crippling as well. But myself, my personal experience, I have a hard time crippling anything with a shotgun, any shotgun, and most energy weapons like this alien blaster. This alien blaster is awesome. Totally awesome. Totally love it. However, it can't cripple anything to save its life. I'll eventually get there, but the video will be like, 24 hours long. All right. So that's what we're going to go do first. Now, the good thing about this cripple enemy limbs, so it can be any enemy at all. Any enemy on the map, even a human, even a robot, creatures. That's pretty awesome. Let's go ahead. We're fairly close to Clarksburg, so why don't we just do that? Fairly close to Clarksburg here. And another thing about this particular daily is a limb. So it can be any limb. Head, arms, torso, legs, okay? You can go in free aim if you like. I prefer to use VATS myself, just how they move around a lot. Perception. There's a perk card that'll help us out using VATS, concentrated fire. It allows us to use, jeez, can't even talk today. Allow us to move our VATS around from head, torso, arms, and legs, okay? So concentrated fire is good for when you're trying to cripple. It's good for when you're trying to use VATS. All right, let's just go ahead with the leg. Go with the left leg. See, we can tell that we crippled him. See how he's moving like that? Isn't that awesome? Oh, I love it. Totally love it. I don't know why I do enjoy that so much. Oh, there's Buddy up there. Toothpaste. Went all the way up there for toothpaste. Let's keep going here. Now, Clarksburg will have robots in the top section. Might as well just stick to the ghouls here. What do you guys say? Oh. And I'm just aiming for the legs. That's all I'm doing. Nothing special. Did we get our 6? Let's check. Yeah, we did. Perfect. Just came up so quick there. Cripple enemy limb 6 for 6. So again, you can free aim. You can use VATS. Can be any enemy on the map and any limb on that enemy. So it really opens up crippling. It really opens it up for the daily. Okay, what's next here? Let's go ahead. We're going to complete a daily quest 1. So I made a video maybe about 2.5 months ago or so where I completed daily quests for newbies. I made that video. It's probably about an hour and 10 minutes long. So if you're having a hard time finding some ideas on the map for daily quests, you can watch that video. Everything's time-stamped. And I do quite a few daily quests. And we were very successful. And I'll show you how to activate them on the map and how easy they are to do. Okay? So let's do it. I saw one kind of pop up over here earlier when I first logged in. This one over here by the pumpkin house. Let's go do that. All right, we're over here at the pumpkin house. And so the way we activate it here is we see speak to Jack at the pumpkin house. So all we do is we highlight that. It comes up as miscellaneous, but then we toggle active. It doesn't become a daily quest until we talk to Jack. He's up here.
Many pumpkins to carve. So little time. You there? Yes, I remember you. Back for more seeds, are you?
Jack O'Lantern. Jack's his first name. O'Lantern's his last name. I'm back to help again there, buds. Fetch me, okay. I'll fetch you something here in a second.
I assure you.
Fetch me, okay. Right on. Alright, so you see that there? Daily trick or treat, top right hand corner of the screen. Collect 10 pumpkins. Now you can go ahead. There's enough pumpkins patches around this house that you don't need the perk card Green Thumb. But we're going to use Green Thumb anyway. And I'll show you that. That is on Perception. We talked about that. Green Thumb will also do the same thing here. Read twice as much when harvesting flora. And we'll just go to the little pumpkin. So instead of picking up one pumpkin, we'll be picking up two. Let's go along here, and we're going to pick up the pumpkins here. And you can see it counting in the top right-hand corner of the screen. Sometimes it pops up on the top left, but it's not doing that today for some reason. But it'll still count, as you can see in the top right-hand corner. See how it says 6 to 10 collected? And every time I pick up, it's picking up 2, because we have Green Thumb equipped. We just need one more. There we go. But there's enough patches around this house, because we've done it many times before without Green Thumb, just as proof. That you should be able to complete this if you don't have the Green Thumb perk card, because not everyone will have that perk card, okay? Let's go back to Jack and find him. He's going to pretend like he never met us before.
You there? Wait, I know you. Welcome back.
Here are your pumpkins there, Pally. That's done like that. Complete a daily quest 1 for 1, guys. That's how easy it is, seriously. It couldn't be any easier, and if you get a few little things there for it as well, which is pretty cool. There's no enemies around, which is even better. It's even better if you stick to the house. Let's take a look at that here real quick. Pumpkin grenades, they're pretty awesome. The only thing is 200 radiation, so it doesn't work against certain enemies like ghouls, right? But other enemies it will, because it's radiation. Like maybe humans would be better. And then these radioactive pumpkin seeds, if you scrap these, you'll get some fertilizer. Alright, good stuff. What's next here? There we go. Kill a Deathclaw 1. Collect Deathclaw eggs 1. As we all know, I have many videos on this stuff. A real good spot for Deathclaws is right over here at Deathclaw Island. Now, I don't have very much luck. I have a very low success rate in picking up Deathclaw eggs at Deathclaw Island. They do exist. I don't have much luck over there. I usually have better luck over here at the Abandoned Waste Dump, where we can find up to 3 Deathclaws in the cavern. And there are 5 Deathclaw nests at this location, okay? But that's a little higher level area, but we're going to try... We'll try it for the video, Deathclaw Island. So let's pop on the other side of the map here. It being the forest, it's a pretty good spot. Now, if you do come here, and I always have to kind of mention this because there's new players to the game all the time, especially with a big update coming here soon. If you're new to the game, okay, and every server is different. Okay, that's all I can say. Every server is different. I can show you, I have many videos on my channel, okay, and every server, the server that you might be on, might be different than mine. It's not necessarily things won't spawn for you at the locations that I show you. So you just got to be patient. You just got to server hop and get on a server. Server hopping is part of the game. Because there's so many people that don't pay for Fallout First that they're looking for the same thing that you are. And if it's already rated, you just simply server hop that one area, like this area, until you get what you want. Okay, if you can't make your way all the way over here, for example, because that's a long way, even if you're a brand new player. So just server hop the area until you find a Deathclaw that's alive, and until you find a Deathclaw egg. Alright? That's the only tip I can give newer folks who are new to the game. So we can kill this Deathclaw here. He's going to pop up out of the ground. We're going to lock and load his head here. Have a nice life, Deathclaw. So dramatic. Just like that. Canned dog food, hot dog. He's got some quite the stuff on him here. Wow. Some people are lucky enough that this Deathclaw is a legendary. I've noted in the comments. So the Deathclaw egg in this Deathclaw Island here. As we're going to do here next, clutch a Deathclaw egg. It's kind of hidden sometimes. And the Deathclaw egg looks very, well, kind of mix in with a lot of other stuff here. So sometimes I have luck around this log. Okay, sometimes. Always kind of check around because the egg is like, it's not where you think it would be in that nest over there. For some reason, I just don't have much luck. But we'll take a look around for the egg. I don't see it. Now, some people will say it's by the suitcase, Jim. Again, I don't have much luck finding the egg if it's here, if it even spawns in, because that is a possibility that it won't even spawn in. All right, so I don't even see an egg here at all. Let's go over here. I don't see anything over here either. I see some rounds though, which is what I need. Alright, don't see a Deathclaw egg. We'll check over here, just for the formality of it. I hope you have better luck than I do, if this is your spot. Just saying. Alright. So, let's go to the other spot to find our Deathclaw egg. We're going to go over here to the abandoned waste dump. Let's pop over here. Over here in the mire. There's going to be a couple nests outside, so hopefully we'll be able to get one. Go over those things there. Okay. So one thing with these nests is sometimes you'll find a Deathclaw egg outside the nest. Okay. And other times you actually have to look in the nest like this. See how it pops up Deathclaw nest? Sometimes there won't be a Deathclaw egg in there either, but if you look around the nest outside of it, you might see a Deathclaw egg. So let's check over here. Nothing here. Oh, this one right here. See? Oh, no, it's a cracked Deathclaw egg. Never mind. So it has to be a full intact Deathclaw egg. It can't be a cracked one. It's not going to count. All right, we'll pick it up just to show you. Okay, see how it doesn't work. All right, so we do have a beer in there. Let's grab that beer. We're good for that any day of the week. So no Deathclaw egg outside here. Let's grab that though. Okay, so now we got to go inside the cavern. So let's go ahead and do that. And this is where you're going to find the Deathclaws. Now, normally there's 2 here. But I do have older videos showing that there can be 3 here at times. Not all the time. Very rare that there's 3. But just be on the alert. Sometimes there's a 3rd one roaming around, not just 2. All right, so let's pop up. We'll check these ones here first. And hopefully we can get a Deathclaw egg without having... Oh, there we go right there. So you see inside the nest? Deathclaw egg right there. Perfect. But the Deathclaw egg 1 for 1. Done. Just like that. And a lot of cracked ones here today. Okay, as you can see. Let's pop up here. I just want to show you the other nest, just in case if you guys never been here before. Let's turn this light off. Because we're gonna... Buddy's gonna be coming around the corner there. Oh, Deathclaw egg there too. Perfect. And then there's going to be a 5th nest, which is further down on the other side of this cavern. We're going to see a Deathclaw that's kind of laying on the ground sleeping. I highly doubt you'll be able to get by it. But, whatever that was. Uh-oh, there's this mate there. Matriarch there. Hey, might as well. These guys will be back anyway, and I'm on a public server, or private server, I should say. There we go. So there's the one that's usually sleeping. Now we'll keep going here. You always got to be on the alert because there might be a 3rd one down here. You just never know. So while we killed them, I didn't really plan on it. But he must have called for his mate to wake up there. And we'll check down here. Alright, so as you can see how he says some... Oh, there we go. See how the Deathclaw egg is outside of the nest? So I'm glad to show you guys that example. Okay, so there you guys go. Just like that, guys. And I think we are done. We are. Look at that. Easy peasy today. Easy peasy yesterday as well. That's pretty cool. That way there we can kind of move on to bigger and better things, you know what I mean? Hey, I like the light down here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Boogaloo Bronson, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Starwind 138. Thank you all so very much. And I hope you all have a nice day.